and then Spanish because that's like the dominant language since they want to be like an independent territory. So they put it first. So you can see it says Cortes instead of Puertas.
Wow. We decided this is when the trip starts getting turned. Yes.
It smells like chocolate cake.
Took a bus and then we got halfway to our hotel and then we didn't use the subway.
We took the taxi.
And then we took the taxi for the rest of it, which is way less stressful.
De momento no van a poder hacerlo.
No es tan serio en Seattle. Es una idea más. I don't know the word. Barcelona sky.
Oh yeah,
14th floor with a city view, they say.
14th floor.
Yeah.
We downloaded it. Hotwire.com.
For 20 euros a night, we could upgrade to a premium.
Yeah, but we were good on that.
Here we go. Well, I say we should just see what it is. Look, it goes all the way up to
It's
29. Look, we're not even halfway up. Got it.
You're right, everybody.
What is this?
It's a thing. Obviously. Cool. Inside.
But wait. Look, I think we've got windows on all sides.
Windows on
Oh,
all
why is there a
sides.
curtain here? Curtain on the
Way to hype up our fans.
Sorry.
View of
Of change.
chains. Okay, there's a better view. Okay.
It's alright. We're looking
It's
at
alright.
We're looking at a playground.
We could do a premium upgrade maybe.
We can think about it.
We could think about it.
The room. We're gonna have a water view now, and a bigger room, and a bigger bathroom, and a bathtub. Ooh.
Alright,
Oh yeah.
that's much better.
It's already one. What are they gonna do any different?
That's what I'm talking about. Alright, much better view. The water out there. We're gonna hit that beach at some point. There's our pool. Very cool.
So exciting.
It's kind of small, but it'll do the
love it.
trick. So now we're all cleaned up, showered, makeup,
Ah, what are you talking about? This is so natural.
natural makeup, and ready to save the
I don't
day.
wear makeup.
Starving bub finally gets her food. 5-star quality. We actually got the same thing. A little baguette,
Oh, in there.
ham. Oh, olive oil. Nice. Ham, tomato, lettuce. Pretty basic, but pretty good. Swag bag broke, so Bub fixed it.
I'm so tired.
Bub's tired.
Big tired.
But regardless, we're toughing it through and not gonna nap the whole day through. And we're gonna go to the Picasso Museum. And we're in the Gothic Quarter, by the way.
No more naps.
No more naps. So we're gonna get on a regular sleep schedule here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome. Alright, how was good old Picasso?
It was awesome.
Yes, it was.
Second time around, I still feel like I saw things I hadn't seen before.
Nice.
What did you think?
I thought it was cool, better than most museums, because it was like experiencing a band's full discography or something, and as opposed to like listening to singles from other random bands.
Yeah, you kind of get to kind of know the artist
Yeah,
more. So that was pretty neat.
exactly.
It's the only museum I think I've been to focused on just one artist's work, to be honest.
Yep, really cool.
Pretty cool.
And the transition from his more realistic impressionist work to cubism and pottery and all that crap.
Yeah, the pottery is unique. You don't really hear about his pottery very much.
Yeah,
I bought a postcard.
she bought a postcard.
Pigeons.
And now we're gonna get food.
Yes.
These narrow walkways here.
They're very charming.
yeah, in Barcelona. They very much remind me of
We're in the Gothic.
sauntering Florence, my good old pal Sawyer. But yeah, really cool. Really intimate little paths to walk. Very cool. I got this big ass beer. Super stoked. Tapas. Quick bid. I'm excited.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna say the word. Almejas.
Almejas.
Patatas bravas.
Yeah. Where are we going, bub?
Magic Fountain.
I've never done this before.
Fuente Mágico.
Okay, I mean, I've never done anything here in Barcelona before because I only got here today, but let's go check it out.
You see that thing up there?
Thing.
We're gonna go
Okay.
up to that thing, and then up and over past the thing.
Oh, it's
and
big.
then down below is a magic fountain.
Perfect. And you know it's a touristy area because they're shooting those helicopter thingies in the air.
Look how big our drinks look.
Bub's getting crunk. Also, I ordered these drinks in Spanish.
I know, what did you do? How'd you do it? Break it down for me. I was in the bathroom.
Dos tintas de verano, por favor. That's what I said.
And he knew.
Yeah.
Good job.
I said hola. I was like, hola, dos tintas de verano, por favor.
Good job.
And it worked.
And
This
this
was my
one-
first order by myself in Spain because she was in the bathroom for it. So
I'm very impressed.
I was lone wolfing it, you know.
That's impressive.
Actually, no, not even what a good band name is. I was just saying like I'm a little lit right now, and then
We got a new.
I was
rap
like, dude,
name.
that is a rap name right there. So everyone just fucking watch out for the next Lil Lit hot single
Lil Lit.
because it's gonna be a little lit.
Mixtape's gonna be fire.
It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be a little lit though. What was that show called, bub?
It was El Puente Mágico, which is the magic fountain
Very
in
cool.
Barcelona. And there was lights and colors and music and waterworks. It was
Got a lot of
pretty
cool time lapse footage
Yeah.
too.
fun.
was fun.
It was a pretty magical fountain.
Very magic fountain.
Yeah.
Almost as magical as the magic fountain. So, some may say, Dominic, why do you want to leave America? Is Donald Trump really that bad? I mean, you spend all your money on your military and your healthcare system sucks, and and you should go to education and all this shit. And I say, no, fuck that. That's all fine. What's really fucked up about America is they don't serve the goddamn Twister at the KFCs. This is like the best thing ever. America decided, no, let's not serve that thing. Let's not serve fucking paradise in your mouth. Like, look at Bub right now. She's not even hearing me because she's just in heaven. That's what this shit does. We're up and at it.
Up and at it.
Shaved and contacts in.
Hair done.
Hair done. Makeup. At the bus stop right now. Let's go. Go on the Sagada. Should be fun. You may ask yourself, why did I come to Spain? You may ask yourself, why did I wake up early to go to the Sagrada Familia? And you may ask yourself, how did I get here?
Super potato.
Super potato. Super potato. What? What?
I am so stoked to go to my favorite place in the whole world.
In the whole world.
The Sagrada Familia. It's beautiful. My favorite place in the world.
Yeah, there it is. A little bit closer right here.
So here we are at the Sagrada Familia. As you can see, there's two sides to the basilica. You've got the Nativity facade, which is what we are looking at, depicting the birth of Christ. And on the other side, which we'll see later, you have the Passion facade, which depicts his crucifixion. Crucifixion? What's the right word for that?
Crucifixion. Crucified.
Yeah. Things. I didn't have your ticket, but he gave it to me anyway.
Okay.
So, very trusting. When you see the number, like 1 through 3 are outside, the rest are inside, there's only 7. You press the number and then press play. And that's it.
Portal of Joseph, Portal of Mary, Portal of Jesus.
And then up at the very tippy top is the cypress tree, which represents the tree of life.
Okay, cool. White doves are the souls that have obtained salvation. The bowls as an instrument, as Gaudi was a musician, and like to imagine this place is an instrument that could be heard throughout the city. Alright, so the front, this is the entrance. This is a nativity scene going on here. We have the 3 shepherds comes to adore Jesus. And then the 3 wise men bearing gifts. Mary carrying Jesus and Joseph on a donkey, representing their flight to Egypt. The realism of these faces. Gaudi actually brought in models and used people on his work crew and used some of their faces to get more realistic expressions.
He created the sculptures by making casts and plastering them together.
Thank you, Bob.
This turtle is closer to the sea, which is in that direction. As you can see, it has slippers. It's a sea turtle.
It has slippers.
This turtle has feet. It is a land tortoise. It is closer to the land.
Just for context, this is the bottom, and then here we are.
Holding it up. Turtle.
Holding it up.
Just two turtles. Just two turtles, everybody.
Gotta stay hydrated.
These doors were designed and created by a Japanese sculptor who's been working on the basilica since 1978. They are filled with plants and insects local to the area. As you can see, we've got ladybugs, snails. There's a spider over on the other side.
Oh god. I don't want to look over there.
Right here.
There's a spider. Okay.
But a potato bug down there.
Well, that's me.
These four columns in the center here, they have a reddish hue. These are made out of a different stone, much stronger, because they're going to support the four towers that are going to be the highest towers. Something unique about the highest towers is that they're going to be 172 meters tall. And there was a very specific number for that because the nearby mountain of Montjuic is just over 172 meters, and Gaudi thought that no work of man should surpass that of nature, so he didn't want his cathedral to be taller than the mountain. Also notable as these four towers is they represent the different apostles, I believe. So you have the lion emblem up there for Luke, or sorry, the lion emblem for Mark.
Go on lion.
The bull for Luke, right here on the right.
Oh, sorry.
The green one.
We might be able to get a better angle of that one.
Over there, you've got the angel for Matthew. And just near us, which you can't see, is the eagle for John. Just behind me here, you can see a statue for Joseph. Behind me over here, you can see a statue for the Virgin Mary. On the other side of the cathedral. Above Jesus here in the center, you can see the grapes and wheat to represent the body and blood. And there's also 50 lamps to represent the 50 days of something.
So the stadium seat here, you see some black dots. Those are actually supposed to symbolize musical notes sang by the choir who sits up there. This is the glory facade here. And this will actually be the main entrance when it's all completed in 2026. We entered through the nativity facade over to my right here. That's where we entered. So this will be the main entrance. Gaudi wanted this entrance here because it faces the sea. So it will all be completed in 2026.
On the nativity facade, we have green and blue stained glass to capture the early morning light, cool tones. And on the other side, on the Passion facade, we have oranges and reds to capture the evening sunset.
Is a crypt below the cathedral that I just got a bunch of footage at, but you have to be quiet back there, so we took a step back. But yeah, Gaudi was hit by a tram back in 19-something. 26. And so they have his tomb down there in the crypt. And it was pretty cool. I should overlap some footage of that. And cool stuff. So there was also some natural light coming through, all the stained glass and stuff, and it actually reaches into the downstairs crypt, so it's all natural lighting even downstairs in a separate part of this whole entire cathedral, so that's pretty cool. Some of Gaudi's furniture decorations.
Lift this metal part up off the candle holder to carry that giant candle in parades as well, so it's portable.
Oh.
Yeah, kind of cool.
is a giant shell that's for holy water. Alright, so we're back at the Passion?
The Passion facade.
The Passion facade.
The sculptures from the right to the left depict the story of his crucifixion. So you begin with the Last Supper, and then it moves on through certain events all the way up until his actual crucifixion in the middle.
And from this I think she means left to right from our perspective here.
Yeah.
From the camera's perspective.
Left to right. It kind of zigzags, left to right, and then right to left, and then left to right again.
So let's do as many of these as we can. So we got the Last Supper people over here. This is Hannah, right? Okay, Last Supper.
I don't know what that
There was a dog, actually. We had the hardest time finding that pooch.
Yep, there's the pooch.
There's the pooch. And,
over here you've got Judas kissing Jesus.
Yep. There you go. And then you see those numbers, they all, no matter how you add them up, they all add up to 33. Like horizontal, vertical.
It's like Jesus Sudoku.
Okay, yeah, it's kind of like Jesus Sudoku, and that's the age he died, so it's significant in that way.
On the right there, that's past the door, you've got trouble because he disobeyed his master.
Yep. So up top there, you have 3 soldiers betting or playing dice for Jesus' garments. That's cool. So this one is Jesus carrying
You've got
the cross.
Jesus carrying the cross, and then up above that, you can see him being crucified. The interesting thing about the soldiers is they're not wearing normal Roman helmets. Their helmets are inspired by the chimneys of some structure designed by Gaudi. So the columns holding it up are supposed to look like tensed muscles because Gaudi wanted to capture the pain.
This is like a rib cage. Just wanted to add that.
And on top of the cloisters, seen on my side here, are baskets of fruit. The fruit is supposed to represent on this side, on the nativity side, it's winter fruits, and on the passion side, it's summer fruits. Right over.
It's that great poop on that Evie on that TED Talk. Hey, watch my soul speak. You let the meds talk. Hey, if I kill a homie, it won't be the alcohol. Hey, I'm the realest white boy after all. Bitch, be humble.
So behind me here is a structure designed by Gaudi to be the school for the employees that worked on the basilica itself. So this is where the students would go for all the kids.
For context, we're still here, everybody.
And yes, and Ryan?
So here's a better shot of the winter fruit.
Persimmons and oranges and chestnuts.
As they're still under construction here. I've ever seen a McDonald's burger look like a chicken. It's only in Spain.
So some overall thoughts on our McRoyal Deluxe. It was probably the best McDonald's burger I've ever had in my entire life.
Agreed.
There was kind of like these pockets of salt in a way, which threw me off at first, but then you kind of got to go with it. So it's kind of saltier, but I've noticed like all the meat in here is a little saltier. And then also the lettuce and tomato just tasted a lot better. The cheese even tasted better. If that's possible, it's probably the same cheese. And it still had that kind of like familiar McDonald's flavor in the meat, but yet it was better. And the gazpacho, pretty good.
And I also thoroughly enjoyed my McDonald's. What I will say is this McRoyal Deluxe was literally pretty much the Big and Tasty, which McDonald's discontinued because, I don't know, maybe Americans didn't want a burger with good taste, with just simple patty, lettuce, tomato, and like, you know, mayo or whatever. Just the simple ingredients. But no, they need their fucking quarter pounders and cheese. Like, multiple patties and cheese, meat, cheese, meat, cheese. And it's like, first of all, that's why I don't even like McDonald's. McDonald's sucks in my opinion, but like, it's actually way better in other countries. So, off of that rant, this was only €1. It was an Oreo vanilla sundae. Effing awesome. And it was the perfect amount. Like, no one needs more than that. Like, that was just kind of, that's why Europeans got their shit together, man. Penguin. Yeah, nice overcast day, but we can get some pool time in, we figure. Yeah, you don't need your sunglasses. Sick. Small pool, but it's quality.
It sounds like it belongs in like Super Mario or something.
Yeah,
like
Mario Beatles.
64.
Alright, so we're at our hotel bar. What's it called again? The
Cielos.
Okay.
Sky, I mean skies.
Skies, 24th floor. Pretty sick view. Actually, what's cool? This is open. This is open right here. It actually opens a little more over there. But yeah, there's an actual breeze in here. Oh, stop focusing on the light. There we go.
Feels like we're
I've learned the forehead down technique. It's a good technique.
You look at me. Oh, there you go.
I'm not. I'm mad. Oh, you've been fucking sauntering around like a drunken pigeon.
Oh.
Dad over here has been fucking getting shit done. Been pouring your fucking beer. And now you're just fucking filming me. You know?
I'm not. Did you just call me a drunken pigeon?
I just called you a drunken pigeon.
Oh my god. I'm not. Do I look like a drunken pigeon?
Yeah.
The fuck is that even mean?
I don't know.
I'm not a drunken pigeon.
I found
oh
the
my
passport,
god.
though. Well, that way.
Oh, Jesus.
We can input the info and make it back safe and sound for our
Input
hotel
what
via
info?
Uber.
Are you an alien? Are you gonna
Via Uber.
abduct the Spanish people? Because they deserve it. They're fucking colonizers. Did you know that? Fucking drunken pigeon.
You're a drunken pigeon. I called you that first.
Is it because my shirt makes me look like I have wings? Let me demonstrate. Here, take the phone. I want to demonstrate my wings.
That's a drunken pigeon if I've ever seen one.
Is that
But
better?
I don't think I need one.
Is that better? Am I good enough, Mom?
You're gonna break your sunglasses.
I don't care. These were $5 at something.
At something, exactly.
Well, you're going on about like how come people aren't more like freaked out about the fact that we've passed the carbon tipping point. Well, it's because they don't fucking know. Or when they hear it, they don't register what that means, and they don't have that natural fear of like, oh, we need to protect our planet. Because like, and I'm not trying to go off on our government about this or anything like that, but like our government is receiving all this money from lobbyists of like oil companies and whatnot, among other terrible things. But they're paying for our public education system, which is so screwed up. And so these kids are going to school and they're not being allowed, they're not being permitted to learn about what's actually happening in our environment. So they can't learn about climate change and global warming. And I'm gonna say global warming because our planet is getting warmer. Our ocean is getting warmer. Our ocean's like 2 degrees warmer than it was like 200 years ago or some shit, which is really fucked up. That's a lot. The pH level in our water is to a point where it's just killing coral. Like the water itself is killing coral, which is so fucked up because it's just like chemicals and it's warmer. And bacteria are thriving.
Our sushi's getting fucked up.
Yeah, sushi's being fucked up. Invasive bacteria are killing off coral because people are just experimenting. They're like, oh, I'll just bring this new algae to this other coral reef and see what happens. And then an entire coral reef died that way, by the way. Anyway, so people aren't learning about the impacts that our own society is having on our environment at a young enough age to develop that healthy fear. And they're being taught that our world's a perfect place and that America is a great country and etc. And so when they finally learn at an old enough age, like when they're in college and when they're adults, that our planet is being fucked up, they choose to dismiss it because it's easier. They have this cognitive dissonance that like, oh, we're great, we're fine. That doesn't line up with what I believed my entire life, so I don't know how to react to this, so I'm just gonna choose to ignore it. And so instead of taking action, they're just being complacent. And they're not necessarily contributing to the problem. Sometimes we recycle, we do things that are responsible, but yet we're not doing anything proactive about it. And so now we're past the carbon tipping point. No matter what we do, we are not going to be able to save our planet from where we're at now. And yes, we can make improvements, we can go carbon neutral, we can go full electric, whatever. And yes, that will help to a certain extent, but it's not going to prevent what is already happening. I mean, there's damage that is irreversible at this point. Anyway.
Let's rage.
Woo! Let's go to some bars. We're taking like 20 airplanes on this trip, and that is so irresponsible for the environment. Cognitive dissonance.
Yeah, but at least we're carpooling in them.
Got the bigger drink because I'm drunk.
Go. Walk in the club and you're like, what up? I got the big floss. That was it.
Lord. And it's so much privilege because they have the money to like potentially afford a baby, you know, if they want to keep it alive. If you expect those people to have their baby, then you pay for them to feed their baby, clothe their baby, put their baby through college. I mean, we need education. We need to reform our education system. We need to reform our food benefits. I mean, it's just really fucked up. I mean, if that baby's born with a developmental disability, that's hundreds of thousands of more dollars that baby's gonna cost them in their lifetime. And where's that money coming from? I mean, the people voting pro-life are not the people voting for basic welfare. They should be, if they're really pro-life. Just saying.
Case in motherfucking point, son. Let's get crunk. Woo!
Why did you want me to argue pro-life? Were you asked next gun control? Okay, well, first off, it's not just school shootings. Those are the ones we hear about the most, but it's not just those. And additionally, it is about gun control. It's not about mental health. We have hundreds of kids that seek help for mental health, and they don't shoot up schools. I mean, you look at the numbers. What percentage of people with mental illness are the ones shooting up schools? To a certain extent, you have to be mentally ill to do those kinds of things. I think we should have better healthcare for those who are mentally ill. I definitely agree. But I also think it's about gun control, because if they did not have access to those guns, they would not be able to do the level of damage they did. I mean, for example, at Parkland, it was like 17 people that got shot. It was with a semi-automatic rifle. You've all heard this argument before, but if he had a handgun, he could have not done that much damage. So why the fuck are we selling semi-automatic rifles? People say, oh, it's for hunting, I need it for hunting, I need it for self-defense. Okay, first off, if you're a hunter and that's your sport or whatever you call it, which is not a sport, okay? It's not a sport.
It's not a sport.
It's not a sport, okay? Like, oh, I'm gonna shoot that deer. Like, okay, cool, did you run? Did you get your cardio up? Did it take a lot of, a whole ton of skill to hold that reel still and pull a trigger? Because
I do think that there's probably a great amount of technique, but I still think it's a bullshit
technique. I mean, it's all about being still, okay? It's all about being still. Shooting for a hobby, that's different. Go to a shooting range, do that, whatever. But do you need a semi-automatic rifle for that? No. If it's target practice, you'd use a handgun, because that's probably way more fun, because it's way harder to do, I bet. Anyway, I don't know. I don't shoot guns on the rig. I really disagree with the argument that people could find it anyway. Going back to pro-life, you know, if people are like, oh, they'll find a way to get a gun, even if guns are illegal, they'll find a way to get the gun. Okay, pro-life people, if you make abortions illegal, you don't think people are still gonna try to find a way to have an abortion if they don't want the baby? And that's putting their own life at risk because that's way more unsafe than actually having them legal. Just saying. So yes, I think we should have better gun control. I'm not necessarily saying guns should be illegal, which I think they should be illegal because we already have them and have these mass shootings, so if we make them illegal, maybe we'll still have some shootings, but probably a lot fucking less. Anyway, that's my rant.
Rant completed. Stay tuned for next week's episode of Perry's Rants.
Fuck guns.
Funs. Alright, these bubs getting their Ubers.
Getting our Uber.
We're getting our Uber.
Yeah.
Uber X. Walking down to the beach. And it is pretty lit here, not gonna lie, boys. Wait.
Look at that hotel. The one that's the one.
Fucking hotel looks
That's
lit.
the W Hotel. It's shaped like a sail from a sailboat.
This is so cool.
It's pretty cool.
Look at this. There's fucking bars here. Like, what is this? This is like so fucking awesome. On the beach. Like, this place must just be lit all the fucking time, like 24/7. Harry just went to the bathroom, but I got a couple souls on the beach in Barcelona. How is it? Like avocado, guacamole rather, like some prawn shrimp thing on a cracker. Fuck yeah. This is also good. Like some sort of meat on the bread. The olive oil, very good. Croquetas, that's what it is. Very good. And beer. Sol. Good beer for the soul. Okay, bad jokes. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's funny because in Spanish it's pronounced soul, like your soul. So you actually could have said it's good beer for the soul, because that's how it's pronounced.
Yeah.
Like the sun, soul.
It is good beer for the soul.
But soul in Spanish is alma.
Okay, I'm gonna eat now. Alright, this is fucking incredible.
It's got this like crackers, really awesome guacamole, a prawn, some like clovers or pea greens or something, and then some other sauce. Okay. I think it's the best thing here, yeah. Yeah.
Definitely the best thing here. It's really fucking holy shit. There's so many options of places to drink.
It's
We
like
don't even know where to go.
It's like an adult jungle gym.
It is.
There's like bridges and stairs and ponds and
I know.
like
Fucking
tubes to
ridiculous.
crawl through and like
I mean, this is a
monkey
club
bars,
that's gonna be up here to our left. That we got.
lights, colors, plants.
Yeah,
It's
passes
like
for.
an adult jungle gym. I don't know.
It's ridiculous.
Boy!
Boy, got some mojitos.
Are you vlogging? Quit vlogging, you drunken broken umbrella.
I'm not fucking vlogging. This is fucking Instagram, son. Her heart is into the music.
My soul is this music right now.
So into the music. Oh my god.
Boy!
Boy! Here we are, Barcelona.
We went back to our hotel and now we're walking down the street to the beach.
Trying to stay until 4 tonight, so yeah, that was a thing. So we're gonna walk to the beach and crack open our last beer and just kick it, and then be back home by 4.